Hi guys, we'll be hosting Eleni today. I'm a bit early because I want to admit you guys as we wait for Eleni in like 4 minutes. So today's theme is about brokerage firms, and we'll delve more into education, like what you need to look out for when you're having a trading account with a broker. So that's why we're having today's class. Thank you, Sam, for joining in. You can mute yourself as we wait for the guest speaker. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to type in on the chat section as we go ahead, because we'll have like a Q&A session to Eleni. Also, if you have people that you know are available at the moment, you can send them this link for them to join on the call. So I think with that, we're good to go. Meanwhile, Sam, you can tell me if you already have a live trading account with a broker that's licensed. You can unmute yourself as we wait for the people to join in.
Sorry, come up again.
Yeah, Sam, I would like to know, as we wait for people to stream in, because we're a bit early, you can tell me if you already have a live trading account with a broker that is already licensed. You don't have to mention the name, but you can just tell me, like, do you already have a trading account?
Well, at the moment, I think I had two, but currently I'm using one, which is active as at now.
Okay. Okay, then. Yes. I think we'll talk more later after the webinar, but thank you for joining in. Hi, Eleni. Hello.
Hey.
Good
Both working from home today. Good to see you too. How are you?
I'm good. I'm also working from home. It's an easy Friday in Nairobi. The sun is out. It's been a bit raining, but the weather has been on and off. So I decided let's do this from home today.
Beautiful. Well, today it's a bit cloudy here in Cyprus. By the way, you're not recording yet, right?
I set it up like it's already recording directly like from when we launched. So we're good to go. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yes, Sylvia, how do we start?
Okay, I asked you for a trading bio, but you didn't manage to send. But I think the last time we spoke was 6 years ago. That's a long time. A lot has happened yes. to both of us. But I'd like to believe that you're still a power woman from the last chat that we had with you. And we're just gonna dive right into the questions. We hope that we'll be done in the next maybe 40 minutes at most.
No worries, Sylvia.
And if guys will stream in, I'm gonna admit them as we go. So I had sent the link to a few people in my trading community. The only one has joined so far, but we can still go ahead because it's gonna be recorded on YouTube, and you can also have the raw files.
Yes, I haven't sent it, to be honest. I haven't sent it out to my community because I know it's going to be recorded. So anyone who's interested can watch it afterwards. So it's fine.
All right, so let me just start from right off the bat, because it's been 6 years, but now you already have your own brokerage firm. So, and congratulations on that. It's not easy to start up, like, especially in Cyprus, there's so many brokers. Yeah, but your career, crazy. Yeah, sorry, your career has spanned of like you have like a specialty in brokerage experience, because you started off like from account manager, you climbed your corporate ladder to, I think the last year you were a marketing manager for a big company in Cyprus. And then
yes, correct.
Yeah, and then fast forward to, I think, December last year, early January, now you run TB Globe, which is, now you're an owner. So maybe you can tell us, what does TB Globe mean? For those of us who will be listening in for the first time and they haven't heard your company, just introduce us into TB Globe.
Sure, I will do. So we started the research. We were looking for a name, to be honest, and we started the research. So for us, it was important to suggest something good for the common. not for us only. So we found something from Latin. So the name is originally Latin. TB or TB means for you. So for you could mean for a client, for a partner, for our employees. So it's a quite nice name, and I get this question quite often. What does TB mean? So it means for you.
All right. And then I started checking you out, and also I checked out your website, and you have some activations going on, like a Black November kind of sale for people who wish to actually start trading with TB Globe. Maybe you can tell us, because I know you have operations in Mauritius and South Africa, you have licenses there. You can tell us, like, what's the importance of anyone willing to start trading, doing it with a licensed broker, and especially even if they aren't regulated locally. For example, you don't have a Capital Markets Authority license in Kenya, but you have like the global regulator.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's in their best interest. Having a regulated broker and operating with a regulated broker is in the best interest of a trader. And to be honest, in TB Globe, we don't need someone to implement us these rules. We anyway follow them. It's very important for us that our clients, our traders, are satisfied with the whole client experience with us. But of course, you have to have the regulator as well, just to offer a security to those traders that work with you. So it's very important, and we're aiming for more coming up.
All right, I'm looking forward to when you have like a sub-Saharan kind of license, and I can be your regional manager if things go according to plan in the future. Yes. Yeah. So when it comes to brokerage firms, given your experience, Eleni, and you really have to like break it down to us, fees and commissions are very key because that eats into your profits and also into your trading capital. So I noticed that you have different types of accounts. I actually wrote them down. So there's the TB spread, there's the TB raw, TB pro, and TB VIP. For me, I would be interested in TB VIP because that's like the opening balance is like 5K.
So I wouldn't say it like this. These are just names, okay? We have several accounts because we want to accommodate different trading styles. So there are accounts with spreads, there are accounts with commissions. So we try to adjust to all traders out there because we know that a lot of traders might use EAs, other traders might do scalping, other traders might be long-term traders. So in order to accommodate every trading style, we created different account types. So it's not like, okay, VIP is better than, okay, of course, VIP, yes, it's, we try to create an account even for a trader that deposits $10, which is the micro, and of course for professional traders that might want to go for the VIP one. But again, even a professional trader that trades with the TB spread account and knows what he's doing or she's doing, it's really not up to the account. It's more on the strategy and on the experience of each trader, and of course on the risk management of each trader. You know better how it works and how you can become successful as a professional trader in this industry.
Yeah, and now that you mentioned the trading strategies, so like in as much as the types of accounts are segmented into the opening amount in terms of the capital requirement deposit, so your trading platform, I see it allows for web trader and MT5. So with that, guys, you can be able to scalp, you can be able to swing trade, you can be able to day trade, you can be a position trader, and you can also be a long-term swing trader. So I checked out your trading platform, and guys, you need to check out, the website is www.tbglobe.com, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so like after this session, you guys can check out Eleni's website and actually sign up to have even if it's a demo account for starters, and then transition to a live trading account when you're ready to actually deposit funds. So now that we have talked about the fees and the commissions, and thank you for like explaining to us like like kindergarten children, for the sake of those people who will be here for the first time, you can tell us, because consistency and longevity is very important for traders. And we have so many people who start trading, but they give up along the way, or they tend to, if they lose money, for example, they blow an account, they don't have the confidence to go back and start all over again. So what can you tell people in terms of what TB Globe offers in terms of education support? I noticed you also have ebooks on your website, that just for them to be actively trading day to day.
Education is very important for us, and we emphasize a lot on it, and we are even collaborating now with one of the I would say best platforms to also have webinars for our traders in-house, so they can learn how to trade. Of course, it's always good to learn also from professionals that are like yourself, like you, Sylvia. I mean, if they know someone that is a professional trader and can help them and can guide them, that's also good. I mean, it's a start, of course. But then we as a broker, we made sure that all our account managers that are assisting our traders are educated and are professional traders themselves, so they know what they're doing. So they take our clients step by step, explaining them how the MT5 works, how they can potentially place, how they can read the news, how the news impact the markets, etc. So they do really baby steps with our traders in order to educate them, because we really emphasize on education in our brokerage. So even if someone has no experience and no guidance, which happens sometimes, they just see investing, or they find it online. I want to invest online. How do I do it? Even if they just register for an account with us, they get a call from a professional trader, professional account manager that shows them step by step how to trade on MT5, which is very important because it's not always granted. Like it's usually some brokers require a certain amount in investment to do that. So anyone who wants to have a one-to-one training gets it immediately from us, which is very, very important. Yes, that's it from our side.
All right. And I know sometimes you might have like plans underway for having trading workshops and physical seminars, like in countries where you have like your operation set. So maybe you can tell people, like, if you're planning to do that, where they can get like notification alerts. Maybe you can mention your social media.
We will definitely do this. We will definitely do this, and we collaborate with some very, very big educators, and we're planning seminars, and it's very important, as I mentioned to you, education for us. Like I'd rather spend on education of my traders and rather than on anything else. So user experience with TB Globe, we implemented, maybe it's one of your questions as well later on, but we implemented automated systems to make everything user-friendly for our traders. Like when they sign up, they have to upload their documents, but it's automated. We work with Sums Up. Then as for the deposits methods, we work with the biggest, which is Praxis. So we tried, although we are not in the market 10 years now, we use the same systems than brokers that are already 10 years in the market. So we emphasize a lot in the user experience of our traders, and of course on the education of our traders.
All right. And now that you mentioned you have the same systems, automated systems, like brokers who've been there for decades, you can tell people, like, just for them to have some confidence level of actually funding, do you have like segregated accounts for your clients when it comes to deposits and withdrawals?
Of course. And withdrawals are being processed on the same day, depending on the method they deposit. We are really, when it comes to TB Globe, one of the things that my CEO and myself and the founders were urging and were emphasizing was, again, that we have a very, very good user experience for our traders. And so far we're doing very, very well. And I'm happy about that.
All right. And also to mention, important is like for successful brokerage firms, they tend to work with local partners for countries where they open offices. So maybe you can tell people if they're interested even in becoming affiliates or an introducing broker, like what benefits does TB Globe offer your core education partners for people looking to make money? Because in trading, there are different ways of making money. You might not be a trader, but you can be an affiliate and you're earning good commissions off of from just introducing clients to maybe TB Globe. So yeah, what are some of those merits for becoming an education partner with you guys?
First of all, we accept partners that really educate their traders. I don't want, you know, there's a lot out there at the moment, and maybe you can confirm with me. I don't emphasize so much in people driving around with expensive cars, but I look more that my partners, the people I work with, know how to trade. So usually those kind of people are not the ones that are showing off. I have to be honest with you. Like, don't let the bling bling blind you, guys out there. It's really important that you find someone that will educate you and not just provide you some random signals and expect you to be successful. No, education. Learn how it works. Learn how you manage your risk. Understand the basics of forex trading and CFD trading. It's really, really important. So when it comes to my partners, I choose them wisely, and I have strategic partners in all the regions at the moment, which really educate their traders, and take them from the hand and explain them the basics of trading. So I'd rather not work with bling bling, sorry to call them like this, but this is the reality, and work with people down to earth that know what they're doing, and they provide the proper education to my traders.
All right, that's spot on. And also, I have seen this trend where some brokers are very notorious for offering a marketing budget to those bling bling sort of traders, but
because they get free promotion.
Yeah.
I understand this way. I understand the approach of brokers. I will be honest with you. We get this kind of requests on a daily basis. Like they come and tell me, okay, I will promote on my social media, TB Globe, etc. Guys, it's okay to get brand awareness, but there's different ways. I think a satisfied customer, a satisfied trader that makes potential money with a broker will get you much more traffic in than someone that just, you know, advertise you on their social media. So I'd rather work with mouth-to-mouth recommendations and happy clients rather than, you know, paying someone to drive around in an expensive car and having my logo on it. So it's a different approach, but yeah, it seems to work for some brokers, although I think for the long term it will not, because a trader is smart. Like they will check what is the spread I actually get if I register on my own on this broker, and what is the spread I get if I register through a partner that drives this expensive car. And if they check, they will understand that this expensive this guy that drives around in this expensive car is actually making a lot of money from their trading. So as I told you, they need to be very careful who they choose to work with and collaborate with.
Yeah. And now, given your experience working with brokers in Cyprus, because I know you've moved around many companies thanks to your experience, we happen to see a lot of male-dominated. Our industry is full of males, and how have you managed to first of all stay afloat, and not just stay afloat, but actually thrive to the point where you now have your own brokerage firm? And I think you can actually count the number of women who own a brokerage firm. So you can.
I don't know any, to be honest. I don't know any, to be honest. I never met one. It's really a male-dominated industry. I have to be honest with you, and it's not easy for a woman. But it's. I once learned something from someone. They told me your connections are your net worth. Okay, so I managed to get very well connected in the industry and keep a good name in the industry, which is not something that you find very often, unfortunately. So working hard and having your clients as your number one is what brought me and made me who I am. I was not always. I'm not always. You see a lot of account managers on the island. that are only interested on the money. Money is driving them, you know. So if immediately when they get a way to get something, I will not get into this, but it's a very, it's a hard, I mean, I would say it's a hard industry for a lady, and I'm happy that I am where I am, and I kept the name that I have nowadays.
Yeah,
and
which actually brings us to the values that you stand by, or what your company stands for. So I saw integrity is one of them. I remember my first boss telling us that your reputation is your CV, and that is what you carry from one company to another. So maybe you can tell us TB Globe core values, so that people can be reassured that when they come and trade with TB Globe, their interest, like you said, putting the client first. I'm sure that is what has really propelled even your success. Aside from the monetary rewards, aside from the benefits that employees get, and maybe even tell employees who are currently working in maybe a different brokerage, like what are the core things that they should focus on for them to be, you know, to have like a long-term career like yourself, like you have.
To keep their name clean. That's the most important thing, to build up their name slowly. I also started from sales, Sevilla. I started from sales. I started from the bottom, and I worked myself up. Knowledge is very important, of course. You have to build up yourself. You have to learn all the time. And then putting your clients as number one, not your pocket, but your clients. That's what brought me where I am today. And I'm happy about it. If you ask around, you can see all my partners, because I used to, and I still used to deal with partners, affiliates, educators, etc. Wherever you ask, they will always say, I had a great experience with Eleni, or I still have a great experience with Eleni, because I always keep my word. When I say something to my partners, I do it, you know. It's not, yeah.
All right, cool. So also, as we invite people to also ask questions, maybe you can answer one more question.
Sure.
The benefits, also, I'll just go back to the benefits of being an affiliate with TB Globe or being an introducing broker. What are the differences between those two terms? So there's affiliates and introducing brokers. So just for people to know the difference, if there is.
There were times where there actually was a difference. I will be completely honest with you. Affiliate used to be someone that owned a website. So he had no contact with his traders. It was just purely affiliation. So someone was registering on a landing page or on a website, was giving in their details, and they were coming directly as a contact to the broker. Okay, these used to be affiliates, and they used to be paid CPAs. Okay, that's how you used to remunerate a pure affiliate. Then the IB usually was an educator that was teaching their traders how to trade. He has or she has a one-to-one contact, or even face-to-face contact. So there is a contact with a trader. Okay, so there is the partner having contact with the trader, teaching him or teaching her how to trade. This used to be, and the IB, the partner, used to earn rebates. So what rebates are, the partner used to earn something from the spreads that the broker used to earn. So how does a broker make money? From the spreads. So the broker was sharing some of those spreads to the partner. Okay, that's how it used to be. Nowadays, unfortunately, also due to regulations, mainly European regulations, if you're now a partner in Germany or in the UK, etc., by law you have to accept only CPA. You're not allowed to get rebates. Why? Because you're not allowed to be this, what I just mentioned. You're not allowed to have direct contact with your traders anymore. So you only are allowed to have a website and promote the broker on the website. Okay, so this, although a lot of partners are not keeping this, they're still IBs, but they say they're affiliates, they have to get paid in CPA. So it's a mix up now at the moment. Like our industry, due to the regulations, is changing a lot. Day by day, new laws, day by day, new regulations. So we just have to adjust and play along. So that's and as you mentioned, nowadays there's hundreds of brokers. Who can you trust? Who should you work with? What is this broker offering? What is that broker offering? You know, at the end of the day, what I keep saying is that my partners work with me because of me.
Yeah.
People buy from people. People trust people. Not a platform, not a broker, not a. It's if you, Sylvia, tell them today, I trust TB Globe, they trust TB Globe. That's how it works.
Yes. And also, guys, because I understand most of us are from Africa, we started off by saying that TB Globe, which is the farm ran by Eleni, is actually regulated in South Africa. And
Correct.
they have expansion plans for dominating other markets. So at least you have that confidence that when you open a trading account with them, you're dealing with someone who's regulated. And then they also have good customer support. They have account managers who will be on call with you. They have IB partners like myself. So if you have any questions, you can always reach out. Also important to mention is that we will have TB Globe also listed on STL's website for people who might land on our website and they just want to directly have a trading account with Eleni's farm. So guys, now it's your turn to ask questions. I'm gonna open the chat section. You can feel free to type in your questions, or you can just unmute yourself and talk to Eleni and ask her any questions that you have regarding brokerage farms and stuff like that. So maybe I'll start off by Sam. Sam, you heard a question. So Jeremy, Elizabeth, and Bulmaish. Bulmaish is actually in Australia. So we have like guys from Africa who are logging in and also from overseas. And Eleni is from Cyprus, guys.
Yes, I'm based in Cyprus.
Yeah. All right, as we wait for them to either type questions or ask, you can also tell us more about
they can reach out directly to me as well, Sylvia, in case they have questions.
Yes,
my Instagram is miss_TBFX. So if they have any questions or they want to reach out directly to me, they can do that. I'm more than happy to assist them and help them out.
So you said your IG is miss_TBFX. TBFX. Okay, I'm gonna follow you today actually on Instagram. And then is that like your only active social?
LinkedIn, LinkedIn, of course, where I have most of my following is Eleni Nicolau Wachter.
How do you pronounce that word? You're
Wachter. It's Austrian. It's Austrian.
Okay. Okay, because actually someone can, when you're doing it in English, you can say Wachter or watch.
Yes, yes, that's a confusion. Yeah, sometimes they call me Watcher, but it's Eleni Nicolau Wachter.
Wachter. Okay. So okay, good to know. So Elizabeth has a question.
Sure.
Hi, this is relatively new to me. I'm looking to learn. Oh, it's a comment. I have no questions for now. So guys, okay. This is just the beginning. I think with Eleni, she's very open. She's very open. I know we're moving into the festive month, but you can be able, like she said, you can reach out to her on IG or on LinkedIn or even on her website, which is
on
tbglobe.com. Yeah.
www.tbglobe.com. Yes. If you want to speak with me directly, you can ask this the account managers that you would like to talk with Eleni regarding a partnership deal or whatever. I'm more than happy to take the call with you and assist you myself.
All right, and that's very commendable because you don't find so many CEOs.
You don't find any other shareholders talking with people or being in the front. Trust me. It's unfortunately they put their employees in the front usually, and they're just in the back. But I like to be involved in what I do because that's what I've been doing for the last 10 years, and I love what I do. And it's as I mentioned to you, it's all about loving what you do and doing it with your all.
All right, so they're also asking if they can have your phone number or WhatsApp or...
I'm more than happy to provide them with my WhatsApp once they reach out to me either on LinkedIn or Instagram, or they can request it from our support on our website. More than happy to give it out.
All right, thank you so much, Eleni. I think for now you can tell us anything maybe I have left out in regards
Listen,
to
I will be very honest with you. I haven't given an interview for a very, very long time. This is the first after many years. I've been requested many times to attend panels and expos and being a speaker. And I'm not someone that likes to show off. I will be honest with you. But I want to support ladies like yourself that are doing this, and respect. Well done, Sylvia. You've been in this industry for a very long time.
Thank you.
And when it comes to ladies, I'm always open to go for a chat and do it. So I was very happy that you proposed this to me. And yes, after 6 years, we're doing it again.
Yes. And guys, if you wish to start trading immediately, we'll provide a link where there's like a referral link where you can just click on it and have no issues like logging in. All you need to upload is 2 documents.
As a regulated broker, we will ask some questions for your security, of course, to understand what kind of trader you are, if you're a beginner trader or if you have done it before. And then you have to upload a copy of your ID and a recent bill, not older than 6 months, and that's it. Then you're automatically you get verified, and you can proceed either to an investment, or you can request a call from an account manager in the company who will guide you further and explain you how to use MT5, everything.
Yeah. And also the web trader is available, guys, if you prefer web trader.
Yes.
Yeah.
Web trader is easy. It's easy for everyone. Like, you don't have to download anything. It's just, it's there.
All right. And then also, Eleni, for the sake of Kenyan clients or people who will come through STL, please note that in Kenya, we don't usually now pay bills via the postal office. So like the electricity bill or even the internet bill, we do it through mobile money. We hardly use cash, and we hardly use like bankers' checks. So the alternative that maybe your firm can implement in the future for Kenyan clients, especially Kenyan clients, is the national ID, of course, or passport, and KRA PIN, because that usually has like a postal address and it shows that you're a resident of Kenya and you're of age. So that's like the statutory payment for when we file taxes. So maybe you can implement that.
Definitely. What we can do is we have Kenyan clients at the moment. So what you can do is in case you have issues with the automated system, because the automated system by default might request an ID and a bill, then you can just forward to support that you send this and you have this, and please verify my account. They will then guide you accordingly.
Okay, so they can email or send that directly to the account manager.
Support, or their account manager, or support@tbglobe.com, and they will be guided. That's not an issue.
All right. So as we wind up, what would be your last trading tip for now? We've moved now from brokerage and managing to trading, and maybe also touch on the importance of people not relying so much on signal service providers, because I usually give an example. What if that person dies today? Does that mean that your trading journey also ends? And also fund management through social trading or copy trading services, because you still offer that as part of your portfolio.
We do offer copy trading, it's I will be honest with you, Sylvia. In my opinion, you have to educate yourself. Whatever you do in life, you have to know what you're doing. You don't go blind somewhere. So it's better for them if they know the basics, they understand the markets. Then let our account managers guide them, show them, teach them. Yes, education is everything for me. And risk management, of course. Knowing what you deposit, knowing what you want to get out of it, and know what you're risking by it. So that's it.
All right. For me, my last trading tip would be open, even if it's the $50, it's called TB spread. Open the $50, trade through the major reports, NFPs, trade through the FOMCs, trade through even when on market days when it's quiet, there are no reports. That way you get a hands-on experience, because when you're trading on the demo, it's very different when money is on the line. So I would really encourage guys, for those of us who've been here, if you've seen any value in this webinar, which I'm sure there is, you can just start small and then build your trading capital. I don't recommend for people to withdraw their profits all the time. You can reinvest your money and add on and build your own trading account. I know of people who started with $1,000 and right now they're managing funds for their clients through copy trading. So that would be my wish for everybody who has attended this seminar, this webinar, or anyone who will see this webinar, to be able to become professional traders, and it's step by step. So thank you so much, Eleni, for even giving us before the year ends, and I'm sure we'll collaborate more in the next few days and in the years to come. Yeah.
Yes, was a pleasure to see you. Thank you. Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, everyone.